Everyone, Letty here. I have hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. It's a crafty collab video. I missed out last month's recap, so I've got August and September to recap, and then my plans for October. Welcome back, everyone. So I'm participating in hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. It's a collab hosted by Debbie, who's Project 39 mini albums. There's a whole list of participants, which I'll link down in the description box below. I missed out on August's recap, but I'll do August and September's recap in this video so you can kind of see how my goals went. I'll also talk a little bit about October. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'll show you some of the projects that I made as well this month and some of the items I released. So let me show you what I did so far in September. Now I did do my tracker for August. And by the way, I do have those freebie printable trackers. I'll link them down below for you. I'll go over the August stuff in just a second, but let me first show you the September trackers. So for my crafty goals, I did meet 5 out of the 5 goals this month. So my first goal is to smash at least 2 small paper pads. I did do that. So you did not get to see a video on this because I did this towards the end of the month, but I did smash a gingerbread Christmas and It's Your Birthday. It's the boy version, both from Echo Park. They're 6x6. I had a few scraps left over on the birthday one, and then those are the scraps I had left over on the Christmas one. I'll show you those projects in just a second, or what I did with those paper pads. Now, my second goal is to smash at least 1 large paper patter pack, and I did. So this is also the pad that I smashed. It's Pebbles Peekaboo U. It's the boy version, 36 12 by 12 sheets. These were single-sided sheets. I have prepped these for a big project that I'm working on, but technically the pad is smashed, so that's why I'm showing you. I'll show you that in a second. And then my third goal was to make at least 10 Christmas cards every month. I did do 16 this month. That was that little 6x6 paper pad that I smashed. I used the little cut-aparts. I added some little vinyl stickers of little gingerbread men. It's super cute. I think these turned out cute. These are just such an easy layout for my card. I added some scraps on the inside. I used every square cut apart that came with this set. I think these were like 2x2s. I matted them with some additional square layers. So 16 Christmas cards that I made this month. Again, towards the end of the month, you didn't see a video on that, but I did make 16 cards. Now, my next goal is to prep craft fair items. I did do a ton of stuff mostly from the retreat from Not Too Shabby that I did earlier in the month, but then also from some of the Halloween stuff that I also did from Not Too Shabby projects. So, and then my 5th goal is to do a flex goal, and my quarterly goal was to do mixed media, and I did do mixed media both at the retreat and then also for my Not Too Shabby design team. So I did lots of, or more than I normally do, mixed media projects. So I did do 5 out of my 5 goals for my general crafty goals. Now for my trackers, I also do track those. I only was able to get 3 out of my 5 trackable goals here. For the first one, it's to do at least 5 listings on either Etsy or Ko-fi. I did do from each of those. My Ko-fi members did get quite a bit there. So that was 11 total that I did. I have some more things planned for this month. And then as far as at least 10 minutes each day of crafty time, I did 16 sessions, which was 2 hours and 40 minutes. I did do a little bit more cleaning than I normally do. I still haven't been able to meet that goal though. So I think that might be a goner. And then I had 52 cards that I made. I did 17 YouTube videos. That was the most I've done all year. I have been cranking out videos because I've started doing budget related videos. And then as far as mailing out cards, I only sent out 1, but I did do 57 orders on Etsy that I mailed out. So that was 57 separate orders of like packages that I sent out. So I feel like I was okay not meeting that goal because of all the orders that I had sent out through Etsy. So those were my goals. Let's look at a year at a glance. Let me first show you August. So I had 2 small paper pads in August. I had 0 large paper pads, 0 Christmas cards. I know that was the only month I never got any. 62 craft fair projects, 2 mixed media items, 7 of the listings in Etsy, 8 of the cleaning days or 10-minute sessions, 26 cards, 14 videos on YouTube, and then no mailed out, but I did do 45 Etsy orders. So that was 4 out of 10 in August. And then as far as September, 2 small paper pads, 1 large one, 16 Christmas cards, 17 craft fair prepped items, 4 mixed media, 11 listings, 16 cleaning days, 52 cards, 17 videos, and then one item that was mailed out. So I had 8 out of 10, much better. My card themes were fall, Halloween, and then I also did Day of the Dead. I added an extra category here. So those were the items that I had done. That was my year at a glance. I still have, of course, October, November, December. I don't know if I will be able to keep track and continue all of the tracking that I've been doing, just because these are usually the busiest months of the year for me. And I did sign up for some craft fairs, and so we will see if I'm able to get to it. My plans for October are going to be pretty much the same for the first 4 goals, but then the last one is my quarterly flex goal, and it's going to be to organize at least 3 crafty items or areas in either my crafty space or my craft room. We'll see. It doesn't have to be a large space, can be a small one, but I want to do at least target like 3 areas. So we will see if I'm better at that than doing the 10 minutes a day. So that's my crafty goals. And then for the trackers, everything is staying pretty much exactly the same. I'm not really changing anything up. Again, we will see if I'm able to keep up. I have, certain things I have to get done. And if I don't get a chance to get around to tracking everything, I'm perfectly okay with that as long as I get what I need done, right? So that was my October crafty goal plans or preps. So let me show you a little walkthrough of all of the makes, everything that I made in September. So I had some Ko-fi freebies that I put in Ko-fi Shop. Now this is not even all of them. I did have some additional ones for Thanksgiving. There was a Christmas one too, but these were some of the ones for the members. And then I had some that were free for everybody. So that was just a few of them. I have that Ko-fi link down below. I also did release some taco digital bundles for A5 savings challenges in Etsy. And then I also had a physical set of 3, also taco themed. I thought these were so super cute, so fun, lots of color, vibrant, so fun. So those were some savings challenges that I listed in Etsy. So those were some of the digital and kind of physical items I made. And then of course I had my 16 Christmas cards, which I've already shown you. And then my friend Toby, who's Bitty Penny, released her new paper crafting line. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations, Toby. She has her website, bittypenny.com. I made some Day of the Dead cards with her digital. This is her digital set. I think it's called Sugar Skulls, but you check out her website. I'll link it down below and you can purchase this digital set if you're interested. There's other physical items. I'll show you those in just a second, but I did make some cards this month and I did showcase those. And then we had the Not Too Shabby Fall Virtual Retreat. I was one of the instructors, but there were so many amazing instructors. This was a class that Jamie taught. It was a gatefold rustic elegance card. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I had so much fun making this. I can't wait to make more of these. It has a belly band and it was just so super fun. Look how gorgeous this looks. Just so fun. We layered up a bunch of like embellishments and things and circles, and it turned out so fun. I believe this was the fun fold card that Cassie taught. This was such a fun one too. I will link both of our retreat videos down below. There was 2 days of it. So there was a day 1 and a day 2. I'll link both of those down below so you can, if you have not already seen them, you can check that out. That's such a fun one. And then on day 2, Beth, who's Bourbon Creek Crafts, she did this really fun fall journal. And so, or just a journal, a gratitude journal. I turned it into sort of a fall one, but I thought that was so fun as well. And then we had a retreat exclusive sheet load from Call Me Crafty Al. So Alicia created a sheet load of mini slim lines just for that event, so that was super fun too. And then Lynn, who's LV Handcrafted, she made this super fun mini album. Look how this expands, and I'm probably not doing it justice, but when you open it, like this was the smallest version of the dimensions she had given, but look how big this is. There actually are multiple like larger versions of this. And so I made the smaller one, but I thought this was so super fun. And so we did this really fun mini album. And so you can check that out as well. I think she was on day 2 along with me. And then I did a mini slimline pop-up gift card holder. So I had modified this from one of the smaller gift card holders that I've done on my channel. I think this was so super fun. I really enjoyed seeing how everybody had their take on this project. And I saw so many wonderful gift card holders after the event. This one has a belly band. The first one had a Velcro dot. I also did a closure with some like ribbon. And so I did 3 different closures. I had such a fun time. And here is that the name of the retreat, Enjoy This Life. That was the actual theme of the retreat itself. It was free. It was virtual. And it's basically 2 days jam-packed with a ton of projects. These were some of the smaller gift card holders that I had originally like mimicked or you were inspired inspired for to make that larger one from. And then I had some additional little gift card projects that I had made, gift card holder projects. So those were some of the finished products that I had, or projects that I had. I mean, it was just jam-packed with so much fun, crafty goodness. I did also have some additional projects from Lauren and from Carrie that I did not get to fully finish, that I still need to come back around to, but so fun. I also had the pink Halloween I Want It All bundle from Not Too Shabby that released, I believe, last month. And so I made some bags, I think the first month, but then in September, I also did some additional cards. These were so super fun. I just layered up a ton of like holographic cardstock and all the like embellishments and things that came in that kit. I also made some 3x3 cards, and they have tags like now, elastic cording, because that was something that I had done with the Trick or Treat Treasure Team collab towards the end of the month. And I also did these cards. It's a special collab that we're doing. We're going to be having some free like Halloween inspiration crafty videos every Saturday for the next 4 weeks. This was my first week. I finished off these little cards to make some tags, and then I made some cards as well. The first week was cards and tag theme. So that was super fun. And then Not Too Shabby, I'm part of their design team. I had the September releases, the Paper Pad Club, the add-on ephemera, and the stamp and die set of the month. I made a ton of cards. I think it was like 17 cards or something like that. But I made some ink splatter cards. These were watercolor. I was so inspired by Lauren at the retreat, and also my friend Toby, who's Bitty Penny. They had recently used some watercolor, and it really inspired me to add that to these cards. I felt like it was like leaves, fallen leaves in the background. Then I was inspired by the August sheetload of cards from Call Me Crafty Owl. So that was sort of my little take on it. I did do a lot of spins on that one, but it looked really similar to it. And then I just did some easy fall cards using some ephemera. So easy. So those were my 3 card projects that I did in September for the Not Too Shabby design team items. Those are all the items I made in September, or most of the items that I made in September. Now let me show you what I'm going to be prepping for October. So I, of course, broke down those 2 paper pads. You saw this big paper pad and then the little small birthday 6x6. I have basically prepped my projects. And so I am going to be making some additional gift card holders that I will be selling at the upcoming craft fairs. If I have extras, I'll list them in my Etsy shop. Bitty Penny also released her line. I plan on very much using her new items. That's her Instagram and YouTube, and then that's her website right there. She created this new stamp set. Awesome. And then some beautiful paper pads, 6x8 packs. We've got 2 of them here. And so I really hope I have time to really play along with these items and really try to show them some justice. I think she just did a phenomenal job on these. So proud of you. And then I also am on the design team for Not Too Shabby. So I've got the box of the month here. I've already stamped and colored some of these little images. They're so super cute. So we've got the stamps, we've got 2 paper pads, and then we've got 2 packs of ephemera, lots of extra little goodies. So fun. So October is going to be jam-packed. Again, this was hashtag Crafty Goals 2024. Like I said, I have already enrolled in 2 craft fairs. If I get accepted, I will have a lot of crafty projects coming up. So I'll try to bring you all along as much as I can, but check out the hashtag Crafty Goals 2024 so you can get inspiration from the rest of the team that's on this collab. I'll link everybody down below. Thank you so much for visiting, everyone. As always, happy crafting.